Okay guys, this is day one of the Black Enterprise Conference. I'm gonna go downstairs to see if I can catch up and get some breakfast. And until then, I'm ready, suited, and booted. Name tag. Black Enterprise 2015, Atlanta, Georgia. Alright guys, we're getting ready to walk into the registration line, register for the conference, and we'll be back at 3 o'clock to attend the first session.
That's what I'm going to have, man. But definitely get in contact with me.
I will. I do appreciate talking with you. Alright guys, we are all registered now. As you can see here, we have the pass. I have the pass and I'm ready to go. Mr. Johnson here has his pass also. So I'm just waiting on the conference to really get started. There's a few people that are basically floating around, so just giving them some introductions. So I'm telling them about pay sale systems and spend within. Just gonna meet and greet with a few more people until everything starts. And this is what it's all about. I'm launching a company called Spend Within. Basically an e-commerce site that allows conscious buyers to shop with an African-American business. Part of as being a wireless store owner, we collected payments from customers. We earned a margin from that payment. So I needed a presence in order to collect payments from that customer if they couldn't make it back to our store. So I created a platform, the same platform you normally use when you're dialing 611 to pay your Verizon bill and so forth. It was a platform where we received the payments. Okay. We added a phone, so there's a phone system there. We added a website, mobile app, text to pay. So we have this e-commerce platform called SalePay that we provide to wireless stores so that they can do the exact same thing.
So they can collect payment without a person being physically there.
Next level. But right now, I can't think of any better way to kick off this great conference than to talk about how you can secure millions for your company. And we have a stellar panel here, and it's going to be led by Atlanta's own Rodney Sampson.
Facilitated wireless payments. I've bootstrapped the company from $600,000 in revenues in 2011 to $5.9 million last year. I am from Pensacola, Florida. 2 guys, myself and another person, African Americans in tech. How do we get recognized from a small city? I'm from Pensacola, home of Roy Jones, but that's it. How do we get in touch? How do we get noticed by these guys that are in the larger cities when we're in small, rural places like a Pensacola?
You scale the business to point B, and you want to get it to point C, and you're looking for a partner to help you take it to the next level. It's sending those emails. People read their emails. Investors are crazy busy. There's a question of persistence. I was having this conversation with a gentleman yesterday. He felt that he'd emailed me 6 times in the last 18 months, and he felt that why did it take so long to get on the calendar? I said, let me tell you about another guy I met 2 weeks ago that's reached out to me 14 times in the last 2 weeks. Right? It's like, who's hungry? Right? And so it's persistent. So it's literally you have the right message, and then you really go target and be persistent about getting in front of the people that you want to get in touch with. There's no shortcut really. It's having a clear message, knowing why you're talking to that person. If you had to pick one person to meet with, who's the right fit here for your company? Not asking you that question, but understanding why you're reaching out to the investor that you're reaching out to, and then just keep at it.
I'm a board member for that.
I wouldn't even know my cousin very well. Carol.
Yes, Miss McIntosh.
That's my first cousin. But I'm going
I'm fine.
Let me trade cards with you. We focus on entrepreneurs and education for minority youth. So I know that you are still scaling up, as they say, but I definitely wanted to see if we can try to get you inside the magazine, get people to learn more about you, so that we can help people know about you.
I'm scaling up, but then one of the reasons that I came here, thank you, and I'm launching 3 other startups too, in addition to the one I'm already running. So it's a lot that I'm trying to do, but at the same time I'm vlogging because we're creating a series around being able to show other African Americans this experience in starting tech companies and all, which where you know there's a disparity there. So I have a lot to talk about, so I would love to contribute. Guys, Black Enterprise Conference, the first session. Heard a lot of good answers to a lot of hard questions. I asked my own, so I'm gonna get in line so we can chat and mingle a little bit and go from there.
Hey man.
How you doing, sir? Myself, I asked first question about just as far as access to capital and all, and access to you guys. And you were one of the individuals that I did reach out to as far as LinkedIn. But I just want to introduce myself. I want to keep following you.
Alright.
There's a card
So
to add
if you
to the
do hit
stash.
me up on LinkedIn again because we met here, I will. Yeah. All right.
Definitely. Thanks a lot.
So what have you been doing in Pensacola?
Board member for the Gulf Coast African American Chamber of Commerce. Been working with the local Chamber of Commerce, giving presentations to the county commissioners.
Okay, so you have been having some traction.
Part of the incubator program, which is the Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship. I started out as just a regular wireless store, and it's that why isn't question that came up, and that developed into my technology company.
Bro, how you doing, man? Nice to meet you. Oh, right there. I just saw PaySell.
Yeah.
You have a card?
I sure do. Well,
Wait a minute. So $600K. How long you been in business?
Since 2011.
So
And she's like,
how much money did you make your first year?
It was $600,000 in revenue.
Just because I'm gonna give. Let me talk. Because I'm just saying like right. You like. See, the 600,000 2011. What kind of company is it again?
We facilitate wireless programmers and all of that.
You have 7 employees and you're doing 5.9 million.
What's wrong? I'm missing something. Now that's total sales now.
How much? What's your overhead? What's your profit?
Highest sales.
What's your profit?
13% margin on 5.9.
What'd you bring home? Not your salary. How much profit did your company make total, actual revenue last year?
About 50,000.
I want to sit down and learn more about your business.
Right.
Because you already have numbers that are impressive. I get the whole idea, like there's an asterisk on the 5.9 because there's a lot of payout. But the fact of the matter is that you have transactional, you have $6 million going through your bank account.
Right. Some of the things that I have been doing, the cash that I do have, I'm like trying to launch 3 other startups.
You're trying to what?
Launch 3 other startups.
Oh man!
It's just don't say that.
Every single time you tell me you got 3 other things going on, I'm not even listening to you anymore because I'm like, this guy's generating $6 million in cash flow and doesn't get that he should focus on it. How much money are the other companies bringing in?
Okay guys, we just finished up with the session on making millions of dollars and trying to attract millions of dollars to your business. I was personally chewed out by one of the panelists for launching too many startup ideas because of the fact that I'm either dividing my attention or I don't think PaySell Systems is going to move at the pace that I want it to move at. So now I have to process that information and decide whether or not I want to continue to solely concentrate on PaySell Systems or to continue to divide my time and try to launch multiple ideas. The problem is, I'm a serial entrepreneur. It's an addiction. Some people have weed. Some people have video games. Some people have some vices that I'm not going to speak of. My vice is launching the idea, creating that next unicorn. And I believe I can. Cut the camera off, I'm done.
How you doing?
Bro, Suleiman, how you doing?
I saw your pitch. On YouTube. I watched it.
Oh, did you?
That was a very good pitch, sir.
Thank you.
I did appreciate it. Are you here as a finalist?
I didn't make it as a finalist.
No?
Believe it or not, yes. 30,000 views on Facebook.
Yeah.
I didn't make it as a finalist, so.
I mean, it's great that you still came out to the conference. Of course, you can still build more relationships out here.
Did you pitch also?
Yeah, I did also pitch. I pitched on the company Ship Supply Company.
Okay.
Which is basically streetwear with a conscience. So we take different trends and different things that's happening in the media, and we create t-shirts and designs, and we market that to our demographics, which would be like teenagers and basically everybody who wears t-shirts.
Okay.
And also, a part of our business model is part of our proceeds from all of our purchases. They go towards helping people in need in unique ways.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Better. And welcome to the 20th anniversary of the Black Enterprise Entrepreneur Summit, where innovation and funding meet. I have the great pleasure of serving as your host over the next few hours and look forward to your participation in cheering on the finalists in the 2015 Elevator Pitch Competition.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Alfred. I'm pleased to welcome you to the 20th anniversary of the Entrepreneur Summit, to Black Enterprise's 20th anniversary of the summit, and to the premier business summit and networking event hosted by our dear friends at Nationwide. This year's theme, Where Innovation and Funding Meet, is an invitation for you to bring your thriving and emerging businesses, business plans and innovative ideas, and connect with funders, investors, and one another to scale up your businesses. In short, you have arrived in a networking environment where deals are made.
Consumers today have taken advantage of the access to payday loans, title loans, rent-to-own furniture, leading to explosive growth in the alternative credit marketplace. But unfortunately, these alternative lines of credit, if paid each month, on time, that positive payment history never reflects on the traditional credit report. So that's why I created ACER Report.
I'm James.
And I'm Christina.
And we're the co-founders of Court Buddy.
Court Buddy is an online legal matchmaking system that matches people and businesses with attorneys based on their budget.
Go.
Have you ever been sick and didn't want to schedule a visit to the doctor? Do you know if you have cancer? Need a lab test but don't have the time? How would you like to monitor health anytime, at any place, while receiving early detection? Then look no further than Labs to Go, a nationwide stationary and mobile lab testing company.
Let me begin with a quick story. Post-college, New York City, I met a cute guy. He asked me out on a date. I was so excited. I wanted something new to wear, nothing fancy, something fun. I visited several mainstream retailers, and 4 hours later, I found myself in the plus-size section of a popular department store. And that's when I realized that at a size 16, not only was I considered full-figured, but my clothing options were few. According to the NPD group, 67% of American women share my frustration. Well, Pop-Up Plus is a solution. Pop-Up Plus is an online and pop-up shop offering trendy apparel for curvy girls ages 25 to 44. With fashion-forward apparel, we service our customers through 2 channels, popupplusonline.com and a pop-up shop experience where customers can touch, try on, and purchase our clothing. Sales revenue, $35K in 2014, on trend to $70K in 2015. No more clothing woes for that hot date. Let Pop-Up Plus dress you. I'm Cammie Newman, the founder, and thank you for your time.
Pop-Up Plus.
The Black Enterprise elevator pitch competition is over with. Congratulations to the winner. Now it's going to be a comedy show with a few comedians coming on now. Shouts out to Mr. Damian Johnson with Johnson's Brothers Photography. This is the gentleman that has been shooting a lot of the footage, following me around with the camera and really getting some of the indigo talks that have gone on so far in some of the beginning sessions.
That's what it is. We're turning up. It's day 1, Black Enterprise Conference. There's no day 2, day 3 gonna be even better, man.
It's the end of day 1 of the Black Enterprise Conference. I think we had a great time. Session 1 went fantastic, and then it got a little shaky. Of course, I already explained a little bit for the fact that I got fussed at. For the most part, also, one of the few angel investors that were in the room reached out to me, gave me their card, asked about my company, so that was exciting. And I mean, there we have it. Right now what's going on is the Black Film Festival after party or buzz party. We didn't stay for the comedians. I'm hungry. Damian Johnson behind the camera, he's famished as well.
Oh yeah.
So we are going somewhere in the ATL to get something to eat. And we will catch up with you guys for day 2 of the Black Enterprise Conference. You're watching Stardom, the vlog series.